now I'm going to go back. I'm going to look at this a third way. So we've already looked at the first two before. If I did it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have 0, 2, 5, 9, 14. If I'm going to be adding 2 each time, actually 2 here, then 3, so we could say that this one is 2 plus 3, and this is 2 plus 3 plus 4, and this is 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. That's looking pretty good. This is what little Carl worked on. How can I take this and find the solution to it? Well, there's a couple ways we can go about it. We could say this is very close to what Carl did in terms of taking 1 plus 2 and 1 plus 2 plus 3 and 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4, etc. So what if we did this? Negative 1 plus 1 plus 2. Negative 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3. Am I allowed to do this? What's the difference here? I've added in negative 1 and a positive 1, and that net result is 0, so this value is still 2 that I want. Negative 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. Negative 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. And then if we finish this pattern and put it on the first one, this would be negative 1 plus 1. Well, this negative 1 is constant the whole time, so it's just going to be negative 1. How do I find the sum of an arithmetic series? This is going to be, how many terms do we have here? We're only focusing on these. 5 times the 1 plus 5, which is 6, divided by 2. Negative 1 plus, we had 4 terms on this one, times 4 plus 1 over 2. That's actually enough. We don't need to continue doing all of them. I'll just do one more, 3 times 4 over 2. This is what is known as the suitably general case. We can see that this pattern will continue. When we're looking at the nth term, if we're following this, this would be negative 1 plus, when it was case 5, we had 5 times 6, and case 4 is 4 times 5, and case 3 is 3 times 4. We would have n times n plus 1 all over 2. So now that we've done some series work, you can go back and see that this third solution here is the same as what we did back in the earlier part where we were only dealing with the sequences. It just gives you another way to approach this problem, another way to come up with the solution and find what that nth term is. So there's multiple ways to go about it. You can go back and take a look at the video that I did on the first two, which is in the earlier part of the chapter. And that's all.